SFC Fans React. I'm Shaun Middleton, and today, after the 5-1 humiliating defeat on Monday, on Easter Monday, against Blackburn Rovers, it was a shocking display by Sunderland that just didn't turn up on the day. Obviously, it's Saturday today, and the visitors at the Steaming Light was Bristol City, another team that was sort of just at mid-table or just below. So it was like, for me, I thought it was going to be one of those games, and unfortunately I've had a lot of issues with the mics and the connections, and then the wind's been atrocious, so it's been really hard for me today, but finally got it sorted, and I've, all the fans has gone by the time I got it sorted, but it was a much better performance by Sunderland. The first half we had a lot of chances, and we probably should have scored. The keeper pulled us some outstanding saves. The second half, again, had a lot of chances, but we just couldn't put the ball in the net. I've made the phrase one of those days. I think that's exactly what it was this afternoon. We're just a little bit unlucky in front of goal. Maybe he's not that striker, let that cutting edge, hit the crossbar in the second half, but we just couldn't put the ball in the net. The final score was Sunderland 0, Bristol City 0. The Super League, Sunderland on 52 points, 10 points from the relegation. So I think, you know, we're safe really, aren't we? It's just, let's just hope the last 5 games. We've got Leeds on Tuesday, we've got West Brom, Millwall, Watford and Sheffield Wednesday. Let's just hope we can get a couple of wins and to try and sneak in the finish in the top half. It would be nice. Could you please like, share and subscribe to my channel? That'd be absolutely appreciated. Stay safe, enjoy your night, and bye for now. Well, was on SFC Fans React. Sunderland 0, Bristol City 0. I think anything was going to be better than the horror of Monday and Bank Holiday Monday, wasn't it?
To be fair, last week we deserved it. This week I think we should have won at least 5, 6, 7-0. They had one chance, nearly grabbed it at the end. But overall it's a point near to safety, which we won't go down now, but I'm happy with that. All on next season.
That's right. We've still got 5 games left, don't we?
We'll be alright.
Aye.
We'll be alright. Hopefully a good manager comes in, gets a few players in, and then kick on next season.
That's what we need to do. It's a big summer, isn't it? I think
it's the biggest one coming up.
Oh, this one is absolutely massive. Because the last 2 windows has been
terrible.
Really, really poor, like, haven't they?
Well, I would say the last 4 or 5.
Aye.
Apparently, somebody says to me the other day there was about 17 or 18 players who've signed in the last 3 seasons, and there's only 2 or 3 who's on the fringe of the team at the minute.
Aye.
So a lot of money wasted, a lot of time wasted.
I mean, seeing that game today, I think we had a lot with the ball, didn't we? We've done everything really bar score, didn't we?
I would have said today we had 80, probably 70-30 possession. Chances wise, we should have won it. But hey, oh well, we'll take this, eh?
Take it, eh?
Well, I've got to. Not after last week. I'll keep it clean this week, but we'll still say fuck the Mags.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Get that one, innit?
Aye, will do. Aye. Dave Wall is back on SFC Fans React. I know his surname after 2 years.
It's not regular.
He's just given us his surname and his number.
I'm not sure I've been regular.
I've had a right mare to deal with the mics, not connecting, and what has happened today. Like, but anyway, Dave, onto the serious stuff, the football. After the 5-1 humiliation on Monday, I think anything would have been better than that result on Monday, but it was a lot better today, wasn't it?
Definitely.
So 0-0.
I think the game's spoilt by the wind and what have you, spoilt the game. But yeah, for the most part, we couldn't have been a lot worse, but we were a hell of a lot better, weren't we? So yeah, we could have won it. We should have probably won it. We're a bit unlucky, but you know.
What we're missing today, Dave?
We're still missing the striker. Somebody put the ball in the net.
But Joby can put it in the net, but he's just a little bit.
Yeah, I just said there. The one thing that makes me wonder, Bradley Dack, whether we like him or we don't like him, whatever. Bradley Dack, but one thing we know about him is if he gets in the box and he gets on something, he's dangerous.
Aye.
He did it when he came back for the under-21s when he was come back from injury. So when we put him on, we put him behind Joe. Why didn't we put Joe behind him?
Yeah.
It's to me that looks a bit obvious. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
What do you think? What are you thinking? Well, Dave, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that probably that we should have probably won that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the way things are at the moment, we're not going to go up, we're not going to go down. and Bristol in the season. Now, at least it was a better performance.
It was a lot better. I thought Bristol City were really poor. I thought they'd come up here, and I'm not sure what their objectives were in the game, but it wasn't to win the match, was it?
Well, considering
they didn't offer anything.
Yeah, considering they'd just beaten West End, they'd had some good results, and they've had a good run in the FA Cup, just way back there. So you would have thought you expected more of them, but again, you don't know the wind. It was a howling gale, wasn't it? So
now he's there like sort of a bit like us, where we're not going to get relegated. Well, fingers crossed, we're not going to. We should be all right.
Well,
it's 10 points clear
10
now.
points, so that's
with
5.
A better goal difference
that's
as well.
4 games, 5 left, and Birmingham's got to play Huddersfield. So no.
Aye, I know. I mean, you have to be very, very unlucky to that happen. I mean, we are unlucky, but that would be the unluckiest of the unluckiest on the day.
We would have to lose all our games, and somebody would have to win all theirs.
I think we'll lose Leeds the next one, then West Brom. I think we might get a point off Millwall though.
We'll see. We'll see. we'll play better when we play against teams when we're the underdog. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I mean, a lot's been murmured about the manager. I know we're talking about this on Monday. Coaches, sorry. Higginbottom's name is not going away.
No.
Will still. I think it seems to me like it's them two. It could be one of them two.
Do you think?
That's what it seems to me.
Well,
thoughts on that, Dave?
I don't know. I was talking to him in the ground there. He said he'd been speaking to Speakman.
Right.
Before the game. Now this is, I don't know how far true, but he said he's been speaking to Speakman, and Speakman, he said, I'm not bothered about all the abuse because that's part and parcel of football. That's part and parcel of the game. So I'm not worried about that. And he said, so are you leaving in the summer? He said, there's no chance of me leaving. So there you go. That's an exclusive, and probably an exclusive wrong statement, but nonetheless, there you are.
I know, I can't see him leaving. I mean, he's probably done more good than bad, but he's had two bad windows in a row. But the summer and the winter.
He's not going to leave of his own volition if he's getting good money, is he?
No, well, that's it. I mean, we've signed some good players, but he's also signed some bad players as well.
Yeah, he has.
He hasn't. I mean, I was up there with Speakman. Now I'm like, on the middle. Now I'm like, right, he needs to get the next window.
But we go back, don't we, to how much is he getting to actually spend? And if he says I want a £5 million player, and they say, well, you've got 2 million. Well,
are you seeing Kildee? Is Kildee giving him the funds to work with?
I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're blaming him, and it's not necessarily his fault.
That's very true. That's very true. But Stuart, I've always thought that Stuart Harvey is the head of recruitment, right? And I think he gets. He's spoken very highly of ex-coaches.
But then again, you can only recruit what you can afford.
That's true. That's very true.
So
it is very true.
I don't know. The summer will be the summer, and we'll see what happens.
It is, and I mean, we're on 52 points now, Dave.
Yeah,
10
52 points
from safety.
Yeah.
You look at the team now, we're 13th. Yeah, if we can just sort of steady the ship a little bit and finish mid-table, it'll not be too bad. But if we lose the last 5 games.
But if you think about it, Shaun, 2 things. We've taken 5 out of the last 30 points.
Yeah.
That's relegation form.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
It is.
But in those last games, we've still got a plus goal difference.
And because we've got a few good start, didn't we? We've got a few good start. And we have had a few hammerings as well in there.
Yeah.
Last few games as well, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, are you looking at Mike Dodds? He isn't up with that for me. I just don't think he is. I still, when Michael Bay was dismissed, I said just give it to Dodds at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Instead of Peston. Well, I'm not really sure now if maybe I've got that wrong. I'm not sure Mike Dodds was the right. Well, maybe.
No, well, they talk about people praying for their future and working for their future, and Dodds is as well.
Yeah.
Because if he leaves here, who's going to employ him? They're going to employ him as a head coach. That's for sure.
I mean, look at his record here, and
unless it's League 2 or something.
Yeah, he could go down the league, but he's not going to get the wages.
No, he's not going to be appointed as a head coach in this league.
Do you think this team's underperforming though, Dave? I mean,
in a way,
the team that you think? I mean, a better coach right now can do. You think they can get the best out of these players and do a lot better?
Possibly. I mean, I think one of the prime examples of a player is Pierre Ekwa.
Yeah.
He's either awful or he's quite good.
Well,
he was very good today.
I thought he was good. I mean, he got stuck in a little bit, but it's still a little bit of his social awareness around him. But he was a lot better today. But he was atrocious on Monday.
But he wasn't alone on Monday.
No, he wasn't.
He had good company on Monday.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, I think Ekwa, to me, looks like he likes to get forward and be that sort of attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like to do the
he's not
the graft side
of
the midfielder.
If we go back, Tony Mowbray said I have to kick him, didn't he?
Aye. That's what I'm saying. He needs to kick up the backside.
Yeah. So
players shouldn't need that though, Dave. Professional footballers should be self-motivated to play, to want to where the put 100% in for the show, for the cause.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely right. And they're getting paid good money,
Yep.
even if they're not getting paid the fortunes of the Premier League. They're still getting more than the likes of me and you did, or in your case. So, you know.
Yeah.
But there you go. We'll see what happens in the summer. And I think, you know, as you were on about the managers there before, I wouldn't be too disappointed with Heckingbottom. He's had 2 promotions. You know,
Has he had, I mean, I didn't check this, but I know he got Barnsley promoted, didn't he?
Sheffield United, of course.
Yeah, to the Premiership, didn't he? But is that the one promotion from the Championship?
I think so. I mean,
he's had basically one from the league.
but
one to the Championship.
he took Sheffield United up. They were solid at the back.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, when we played them here last year, we were equally as good as them.
Yeah,
but they were well marshalled,
Yeah.
well drilled.
Yeah, well, they were.
And that's what you need in this league.
So you wouldn't be against Paul Heckingbottom?
I wouldn't be against
as the
him,
coach, have you?
but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I think you have to. Well, in this league, if you've got somebody who'll score your goals, you're solid at the back, and your midfield doesn't break down, then you're fine.
Yeah. That's very true.
And that's what we haven't got.
You've got to be consistent as well. You've got to be consistent in every every league, haven't you? In every department, every league.
You have, yeah. So there you are.
Well, Dave, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 5 games left now. Like you say, there's Leeds, West Brom. I can't see any results there. Then we've got Millwall.
And
who's the last 2?
Watford away and Sheffield
Wednesday
home.
Michael was
So
yeah.
So Sheffield Wednesday's
how many
won
points
today.
will we get, Dave? Possible?
Out of possible 15 too. No, I think we'll be okay. We'll just see. You know,
I'm going to
the
go
pressure's off now.
I'm going to go for 4 points. Let's see in the last game this season. Sheffield when I'm interviewing you.
You're putting this on record.
What do you reckon? I'm going to go for 4 points.
I'll up you to 5.
5. So you're going to see a draw, a win in one and 2 draws.
Yeah.
That's what I think we're going to lose 3, win 1 and draw 1.
Well, either one will be right or both be wrong. One way or the other.
Dave, it's all a pleasure, pal. I've got your number now, and it's Dave Wall as well. Dave Wall. Dave,
How can I get that right?
a lot of people love Dave. Speaks a lot of sense. Love the guy. Cheers.
Anthony Patterson in the plays, walking to the pick.
2 secs. SSA fans react. I'm with Dave, the Rave, the North East #1 legend, the best raver in the UK.
We played the draw today. We could have been about 4 up in the first half, and that. But the chances what we had, it off the ball in the second half. So singing that, but still was a poor game. And that.
It was. I mean, we had all the possession, didn't we? All the possession. We created a lot of chances.
We had chances, and there's a singing that we should have been about 4 in the first half.
Should have been out of sight, shouldn't we?
The chances.
In the crossbar. The keeper pulled off some good saves, didn't he?
Good save. The ball played good today, Patterson and all that, and singing that. The man of the match is Patrick Watkins, and I'm going to rhyme for Anthony Patterson. Oh, heaven is a place on earth. Anthony Patterson is a on earth. Having a riff. Anthony Patterson having a riff. Anthony Patterson having a riff. That's good.
So, Dave, 5 games left. What do you think? Leeds away next.
That'll be a hard game. West Brom will be a hard game. The next one after that is Millwall. And that.
Millwall at home is a couple of weeks' time. It's fancy maybe against them, and Sheffield Wednesday. There's the last game.
Sheffield
Wednesday. Some points there.
Sheffield Wednesday like singing that. So I think we'll still have to win like 1 or 2 games to stop, but because we're still not quite safe yet.
We're 10 points from the bottom 3. So they'd have to win the last 4 or 5 games, and we would have to lose them all.
I think we're about in this championship next season. Like I think we'll be about the championship next season.
You think we'll be?
We're not going down.
No.
I think we'll finish in the mid.
Big summer ahead though, unless
he needs a bit. We need Spatman out in KLFD. New manager, hard chairman, and a hard and fresh new players in.
So you think Speakman out and KLFD?
We need definitely him out, and need KLFD out and all, because not spending money. Need to spend the money on the club and all.
KLFD and Speakman out. You're not happy with them, no?
No, I'm not happy with them too, and all.
Penny pinches.
We need to spend big and that. Well, you have to be. You have to be careful with rules now.
FFP and that, yeah.
Be careful to spend. Right, I'll see you the next game, sure.
You got any waves tonight?
Not the night you went yesterday and all that sort of thing and that. The man of the match is Anthony Patterson and Patrick Watkins.
Right, cheers, Dave. Always a pleasure meeting you. Aye. SFC fans react. I'm with CJ. Sunderland 0, Bristol City 0. Anything was going to be better than the last game, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
now you've got to mention about Blackburn's result. There was a lot more rubbish on the pitch against Blackburn than there was some actual rubbish on the pitch today.
That was rubbish today.
At least we didn't get beat.
No, we didn't get beat. That was the main thing. But I think,
But Bristol City, David just came here to play for the draw. It was just a bit like QPR again.
I thought we played well, though, didn't we? I
We
mean,
played more better to get the draw against Bristol City than we did for QPR, because at least against Bristol City we had more chances to bloody score, but just their goalkeeper kept them in it.
we created a lot of chances. But we just couldn't put the ball in the net cover. That was the problem.
And this is what I've been saying every time, that we need to get some experienced strikers in next season. Of least if they're not experienced, get some younger players in who's actually had some experience at this level. That's what we need. Even if they're not experienced, at least get like a young forward who's actually ready for the league now.
Yeah,
Not-
we need to get forwards what's experienced in the championship,
Yeah.
not young kids.
Not young kids. I mean, we need older players, but still young. But at least they had some experience in this league already.
Yeah. No, I agree with Seiji. I mean, what was missing though today, do you think? There's a finisher.
Proven goal scorer.
Proven goal scorer. Because we had all the ball. And they just seemed to come for, what did they come for? Them just maybe happy with a point to see him. They didn't really give anything, did they? Bristol City.
Bristol's is basically, we could have won by about, with all the chances we had on goal, we could have won that game about 4 or 5 notes.
We could have, come if we took the chances,
Yeah.
hit the ball. Who hit the ball with the header?
Dak,
Was it Bradley? That was it. I think.
but the keeper got a touch to it at the same
so he
time.
tipped onto the bar, so it was a good save. The keeper played well for them, didn't he?
He's probably been one of the Championship's best goalkeepers this season.
Yeah. 5 games left to go, Sage. Yeah, we'll be all right. I mean, we're 10 points from the bottom 3. We're not going to get relegated really, because they would have to win the next 5 games. We'd have to lose them.
No. I mean, I still think we'll get battered away at Leeds.
I think so as well. Yeah, I think so.
We're not going to get anything against West Brom because they're still chasing for the playoffs.
Yeah. Leeds will beat us. West Brom will. We've got Millwall and Sheffield at home. I think we might pick up a win off Sheffield Wednesday, because they'll be relegated. You think?
I think we might get a win against Sheffield Wednesday, but against Millwall, it'll probably be like a very scrappy game.
Best moment in the game, Sage, if any?
Just getting the clean sheet.
Keeping the clean sheet, as Michael says, keeping the clean sheets.
Yep.
Yeah. Big summer ahead for this club, don't it, Sage? Big summer.
Yes, we do, because just by seeing that game today, we need better forwards in next season. At least like older players, but still quite young, with experience in the EFL, in the Championship.
Yeah. Are you optimistic next season? You think these people like Speakman and KLD, Harvey, all the people, Sartori, they can get things right next season?
No.
You've got no confidence in them?
I've had no confidence in Speakman ever since Mowbray left, because I've never seen I know ever since when Mowbray was sacked, we were near the playoffs at the time.
Yeah.
And it's only taken to I turned against Speakman after Mowbray went.
Yeah. You think you shouldn't have sacked Mowbray?
Nope.
So kept them to the end of the season and see where we're at.
This just proves the point why Mowbray wanted an experienced forward in. He was crying out loud for it all the time.
Yeah. All right, cheers for your time, Sage.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you, mate. Cheers.